Good afternoon, folks. Welcome on this Saturday stream. We are jumping back into No Man's Sky today, like we did yesterday. And I'm not addicted yet, I think. But I really like this game so far. Sticking so much boxes in there, so much left to do. I'm just checking my sound is working on the second device. Okay, sound's working. Slightly. Only 14 hours, so can't be addicted, right? Can I try and do a longer stream today? I usually stream about 4.5 hours. Maybe a long stream for 6 hours. But I wanna go for longer today. Rush to get my chores done for the day. I can play games. Okay, so we were on the, I want to say the last planet on our system that we haven't visited, our home system. So I just want to... these things? No. Just do a few scans before we head off the planet again. I want to hand in quests and stuff. Hey Nakisero! Hey, welcome to Lurk. I am a little bit enticed by this game. That go. What is this? Metal content. Mineral. Mountite. Pure ferrite. Yes. Like living lava. Also like the units we're getting for scanning new stuff. We were running a bit short on units. Get new stuff. Not right. North Museum. This is our first hot planet that we've been on. That one in that range. Alright, dust. Interesting, these little red pebble stuff. With a ore or something. Stone. I've learned the Viking word for wish. Buried tech modules. The other thing I decided I want to try and find a lot of is the drop pods. Ooh, a silver deposit. To hopefully get more slots unlocked. Fireberry. More of the slots unlocked on my animals. The Pidgeot. We have inventory. Not real. Okay. I think I need to go back to my home system to drop stuff off. Also use the Stargate because I need to hand in a few missions. Ooh, copper deposit. Phosphorus. I think I need phosphorus. Let me store a few stuff in my starship. Yeah. Farm some phosphorus. Quick transfer.
Ground protection falling.
Oh, what's this? Ah, fireberry. Oh, that's the fireberry. Not that much phosphorus. I think a few of the stuff that we need to build has got a phosphorus requirement. So that might be one way to actually get all the stuff built that we need to get abilities to actually explore planets and find planets where it's a resource. At least scan the planet, if not explore them. We got all the phosphorus as much as we can. I wonder what the requirement to not have it show up in the scans anymore. I don't want to get these once again if we've already mined this area. Okay. And one more, but no. Condensed carbon. And an oxygen capsule. Sweet. Thruster activity. Return it to the mission agent. Ah, that one. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. And in some of the missions. Pulse engine needs protein.
Technology recharge.
I'm actually going to go to my my system. And then use the Stargate to jump to the space station to hand in the quest. Because we need to clear our inventory as well. Arriving 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. entering planetary the atmosphere. I always feel like I'm coming in the wrong way around. Bro, easy. Where it lands. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Ah, on top of the scanner thing. So I want to clear my inventory, Starship inventory, quick transfer to storage container, quick transfer. Install some stuff, quick transfer, storage container. Okay. So this one requires a wiring loom. Just need to make sure all our in-progress upgrades are actually this one as well. Do this because we saw where we can get sodium diode and cobalt mirror.
Technology installed.
Along those trading posts. But we've got the money to buy it. Okay, and let me transfer this. Transfer phosphorus. Typically found on planets with a scorched environment. Sweet. It's good to know, actually. Projectile ammunition. Building, charging, upgrading. Quick transfer. Okay, Starship, multi-tool, X-craft. Ah, magnetized ferrite, oxygen capsule. More. Don't think we saved the one that we had. Store that. Meaty chunks. Okay, so some of these I'm just going to sell. And let me just open my refiner. Thank you. And then in selling excess stuff, sell. Easily inserted into the bolt caster, pulse splitter and scatter blaster via the multi-tool clip reloading system. Sodium mortite.
Units received.
Meaty chunks.
Units received.
Okay, so I want to go and hand in stuff. Base station. Can't combine. Yeah, so I'm slowly discovering more of the system. So yesterday, more of the game systems. I mean, yesterday we saw the, I think it's called the Nexus, which is sort of like a social space. We can get missions that everyone can get, a social system for other players. Okay, now it's telling us all visited. So it seems the first day we only got for the first 2 days we got a couple of second visits to this station that counted because of the being offline the first day. Mission agent. is work to be done. Gra. Viking greets me as I approach. Plenty of work available and the rewards to match. And in missions. Bromide, salt, and instability. New item recorded to catalog. Bromide. Viking dungeon. Instability injector. Viking dungeon. There's work to be done. Hurrah! Those missions. Raid planetary harvester. Ah, so this one. I think. Ooh, can we do this one? Insufficient standing with the Explorers Guild. Ah, okay. So that's what that means. I'm not a big fan of Sentinel missions. But I think I can find the next desert planet, because one of the ones on Notjinx was a desert planet. So you can just hop down to the planet, take a picture, and then come back. Get the mission of the Explorers League. Euclid Galaxy. You discovered this. Mission Agent Zumad. Browse missions. Deliver an item. Take a photo on a desert world. Mine out. What's that? Yeah, accept. And photo of a desert world. Yeah, accept. Pyrite. Quantum accelerator. Ah, so this is the type of mission. Take a picture on a frozen wall. Pyrite. Sure. Unknown emergence guild. Okay, so we got some rewards though. Instability, total value 45,000. Bromide assault 45,000. I think I'm gonna sell that. We have spoken to these guys. Yeah. Industrial grade battery. Microprocessor. Okay, so sell. I don't think I'm gonna need that right now. Quantum accelerator. So we need to buy stuff as well. We need more wiring looms and microprocessors. And one oxygen capsule. It's expensive though. I would like to learn assembled from processed chromatic metal created from one of several specialized terrain materials. Question is, can we learn operations in the Who's the trade person? Envoy assignment. Apologies, entity. We don't trust you. Though the words aren't clear, the badge is unmistakable. They're envoy of the Merchants Guild. They do not seem particularly interested in trading with me. Okay. However, did we speak to this guy? We did. I wanted to go down to the desert planet that is in this system, take a couple of pictures. Pulse, pulse. Boom. We're coming in hot. There was blue cow. Too high. Landing area not clear. Okay, scanned already. I think this counts as this. I'll take a picture. See if it does. Hide menu. I think we need to, sorry, what is the options? Change settings. Vintage, fog, standard, classic, stock, artistic. No, not for this game. I think sort of my approach might be a prevalent approach as well, is because I'm still early in the game. I want to explore and discover new things by myself. So move sun, hide menu, left shift. Oh, the landscape photo. Ah, there we go. Focused beauty and thought-provoking study. Sweet, so we got that done. Check if there's any other scan.
Navigational data received.
Yeah, so not a lot of backseat gaming. And I think because every person's start is on a different world, you can't really know where to find stuff. As an example, you might get people telling you what to do, but a lot of it's like story locked as well. Let's see. No, the push. So even if they wanted to spoil stuff, I might not be able to do stuff in backseat gaming. There's that. Image data. I'm going to try to explain everything. Yeah, it's a challenge. Sometimes what's acceptable and what's not. You scan this? We did. Pentigirius. Pentigirius. Their cargo drop. Pyrite. Need to get some pyrite. As long as it's meant in good spirits, might be acceptable. Or if we ask for help, then it's fine as well. It's just when it's unsolicited and unwelcome. Yeah, luckily I had not to deal with it too much so far. I'm a smaller streamer. Yeah, could be. Like, I beat the game, why are you struggling? Because I'm stuck at it. I'm having too much fun. Okay, 250 pyrite. Weapon and charge recruited. Multi-tool.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to actually say people play the game differently as well. There's like multiple ways to get the same end result. Like on the Wasteland thing, for example, I play Wasteland during the week. I'm wondering, and this is where it might sometimes be useful to actually get chat's input, is when there's different sort of paths you can take. You want to know what is the outcome of a certain path if you have diverging choices. Because you can't, one player can't go into all the branches. That might be when I ask chat what's actually going on, or what would happen if you do this. And that would be alright. But yeah, it's when asked, not unsolicited. I did get my rover as well in No Man's Sky, so that's nice. Or if, yeah, I don't think I'd like it if people spoiled a bit of the sort of you're gonna get this tech or you have to do this story to get this tech. I'm kind of enjoying my path there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of the decisions I've made recently, because I was trying to remember how I played the previous way. For example, in Wasteland, you can have in the Rail Nomad section in my last playthrough like 4 years ago, I got the achievement, that's why I remember this, is that you've made peace between the two warring factions. And it's like, what? You can make peace? Whereas all my attempts in this playthrough actually just resulted in them trying to kill each other. And a lot of the other stuff that I've been doing in the game, I'm thinking, is there the optimal solution? And it's like, man, it's just going to take so much time to try and figure out what is the optimal solution that I just rather just play it and deal with your choices later. Like, what was the one that I said? Oh, it was in the prison area, there's a lady that's like, she wants to die, and it's like, she says, just kill me anyway, and I couldn't do it. Like, I did one to see what it does, and then one of my guys said, I hope you did it for the right reasons. I'm like, didn't really want to kill her. So I reverted my decision, but I don't know what that actually means if I don't kill her. And left it at that, and trying to get the best solution. Let's finish that. 250 pyrite. Yeah, I think we did. What is that? Let's scan that. Yes, dumb 2. Damage machinery. So the other thing I want to look for is cargo drops for the upgrade inventory. Wasteland 2 was thought to be all about choice and consequences. Not sure what extent it's to. Yeah, it might be per sort of area that you are doing it in. That's the result. Like the Rail Nomads affect the Rail Nomads. Not sure what else it affects. If you're gonna lose your job. Oh, the other thing was the other choice I made in Wasteland 2 was in in the Citadel base, there's that one guy that tries to sell you like guns under the table. And initially I spoke to him and it's like, no, I can't do this. And he's like, at least take my letter to my sister in a Rail Nomads. And I did try that a few times, but every time she gets it, she says, thank you, can I read it in private? And then you leave, and then she kills herself. So I actually skipped that part of handing her the letter, went back to the base sometime later, and it's like, spoke to a different person in the base and actually reported the guy that tried to sell me the guns under the table, and he's like, you bastard, you told. It's like, yeah, well, if I give your sister the letter doing you a favor, she kills us. So it's not an outcome I like.